we are given a graph of a function f of x. This is f of x, and it's defined for all x greater than 0. We are asked to find g of x is equal to 1 by f of mod x. So observe that g of minus x, it is just 1 by f of mod of minus x equal to 1 by f of, you see, mod of minus x is same as mod of x, so that will give g of minus x equal to g of x. Such functions are called even functions. If g of x is equal to if g of minus x is equal to g of x, such functions are called even functions. And for even functions, the graph will be symmetrical about the y-axis. So if your right side is something like this, your left side is going to be like this. So here it's the same case. G of x is an even function, so we only need to find the right hand side of the equation, right hand side of the graph, sorry. Also note that for x greater than 0, mod x is x, so g of x just becomes 1 by f of x. Now for the sake of explanation, I am going to treat it as another variable y. Okay, like it doesn't have, you don't have to do that, but I'm just doing it for better explanation. Okay, let's get started. So let's find few important points to plot nicely. Then you have x, and then you have y, then you have g of y. So g of y, if you consider, this is just 1 by y now, because we considered f of x equal to y. We will make this table now. So what are other important points? This is an important point because 1 by y goes from negative infinity to positive infinity. I'll explain that in a bit. This is A, and then this point, let's call it B, where it attains a maximum, and then it becomes less and less as you go to infinity. So that's f of x. So what happens at x equals 0, y is minus infinity. So g of y is 0. G of y is 1 by y, and 1 by minus infinity is 0. See, we are not talking about 1 by infinity here, we are talking about the limit. I'm just speaking in such sense. Okay, we are talking as y tends to minus infinity. I'm not talking 1 by minus infinity, but okay, just for the sake of notation. So again, as x goes to a, from 0 to a, what do we observe? Y goes from minus infinity to 0. So this is 0. What does g of y becomes? G of y becomes, so g of y will be, g of a will be limit y tends to 0. Which direction is it coming from, positive or negative? Y is coming from the negative side, right? Because it's this whole area, y is less than 0. From 0 to a, y is less than 0. So at a, y is approaching 0 from the negative direction. So this is 1 by y. Okay, a minus, did I make a mistake? Okay, it's 0 minus, sorry. So this is minus infinity, not positive infinity. If you observe, this is 1 by x. If you approach on the left side, you will get the limit to be minus infinity. If you approach from the right side at 0, you will get positive infinity. So the limit does not exist, but left hand limit and right hand limit exist. So that's how this is. So that's how this is minus infinity. G of y is minus infinity. So note, as soon as it crosses a, as soon as y crosses a, it becomes positive. So then we have to consider 2 points, I guess. Then this is a minus, means the left side of a, immediately left, very small area, like immediately to the left of a and immediately to the right of. At a it is not, it's actually not defined, because okay, let's plot what we have till now. This is 0 and then we have a here. From 0 to a, so this is what I think. We don't get a value at x equal to a for g of x. Okay, and then immediately after it crosses a, you have limit y tends to 0 plus, because now we are coming from the positive side, because it's actually positive now in the interval a to b. Okay, so this is 1 by y, this is positive infinity. Y is again 0, this is 0 minus, this is 0 plus, positive infinity. And then next we have b. So at b it attains a maximum, so 1 by fx attains a minimum. Before that, let's plot what we have. So at b it reaches a minimum, but still a positive value. This is what we're going to get, something like this. Then what happens? Slowly comes down to 0 after that. So this is a minimum value. Sorry, it was a maximum value, a maxima for y. So that therefore it becomes a minimum for g of y. Still a positive value, because f of x is positive. 1 by f of x is also positive. And now at infinity you have y slowly going to 0. So it's positive, so you have g of y going to infinity, positive infinity. So this is a minimum, and slowly it again increases, it goes to infinity. So this is how the right hand side of the graph looks. At a it's not defined, so the right hand side is also like that. This will be minus a, and then this is minus b. You'll have something like this. So this is the graph.